don't care if it's August, December, or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for me.
Thank you very, very much for your wonderful welcome. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago, you may recall I dedicated my show to all the ladies in the audience. And it has been proven in a recent survey that 35% of our audience are men. So I feel it's only proper that I dedicate a show to all the men in the audience. And to start out with, here's a very cute little song that I know will suit a lot of men who work in the country as well as the city. Regardless of what you do for a living, this song should make your work a little bit easier. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back in just a moment with another song that I hope you men will enjoy, and you women too. But first, here's a word from our sponsors. Oh, here's a song that's especially a favorite of married women because it concerns their husbands. So for all you married men, here is Try a Little Tenderness. In the hustle of today, we're all inclined to miss those little things that mean so much. A word, a smile, and a kiss. When a woman loves a man, he's a hero in her eyes. And a hero he can always be if he'll just realize she may be weary
get weary wearing the same shabby dress. And when she's weary, try a little tenderness. She may be waiting, just anticipating things she may never possess. While she's without them, try a little tenderness. It's not just sentimental. She has her grief and her care, and a word that's soft and gentle makes it easier to bear. You won't regret it. Women don't forget it. Love is their whole happiness. It's all so easy. Try a little tenderness. You know, it's not just sentimental. She has her grief and her care. And sometimes a word that's soft and gentle makes it easier to bear. You won't regret it. Women don't forget it. Love is their whole happiness. It's all so easy. Try a little tenderness.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, fellas, I bet if you try a little tenderness, the next time you want to go to the baseball games, she's very likely to let you go. Very much. Thank you. I would like to dedicate this musical tribute to all the men in the armed forces. I'm going to portray a soldier who is serving our country overseas. As we discover him in his barracks, he is writing a letter to his wife back home in the States. My dearest wife, just a year ago today, I held your trembling hand in mine as we listened to those sacred words that united us as man and wife. I can still see the joyous tears in your eyes that sparkled like the diamonds in your wedding band. The kiss at the altar that left a crimson imprint on my lips and forever in my heart. The happy smiles of our friends and our families as we stepped out into the warm June sunlight. The thrown rice that caught in your hair and underneath my shirt collar. Though we are thousands of miles apart today, you are as close to my heart as the picture I always carry of you. But your letters have given me the courage to see this through, and I hope and pray that we will soon be together again. Until that wondrous day, you are in my every thought and in my every dream of love. Always your buddy.
Nights are long since you went away. I dream about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite so true. I miss your smile, the touch of your hand, and long to know that you understand my body, my body. Your body misses you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And I'd like very much to share your gracious applause with our lovely singer, Miss Annette Warren. Miss Annette Warren. Ever since time began, it seems that men have always been lured by the great attraction of the great outdoors. Among the composers, the most notable example was Edvard Grieg, who wrote beautiful music about his native Norway, and his music described very vividly the scenes that he remembered so well in his music. Now here's a song especially for all you single men who may be contemplating marriage. Come to think of it, I kind of fall into that category myself. It's a little Calypso song from Trinidad that gives out with some very sage advice how you can have a happy marriage. Want to follow this advice, and in fact I don't think I will either, but in Trinidad they say, if you want to be happy and live a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. If you want to be happy and live a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. All you gotta do is just like I say, and you will be happy, merry, and gay. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. A pretty woman makes a husband look small, and very often causes downfall. As soon as she marries, there and then she starts to do the things that will ache his heart. And when you think she's belonging to you, she is calling somebody else to do. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. An ugly woman gives you meals on time and tries to make you comfortable in mind. At nights when you lie upon your cozy bed, she will coax, caress you and scratch your head. Not a minute in the night she will leave you alone. She won't even let you go to answer telephone. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. And if you make an ugly woman your wife, you will be happy all of your life. She wouldn't do things in a funny way to give the neighbors anything to say. She wouldn't disregard her husband at all by flirting with Tom, Dick, and Harry, Peter, and Paul. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. All you gotta do is just like I say, and you will be happy, merry, and gay. Therefore, from a logical point of view, it is best to marry a woman uglier than you. Uglier than you. You, not me. Uglier than you. Thank you very, very much. And thank you too, George. I was only kidding. And besides, George is married to a very pretty woman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. And I hope you men have enjoyed the music I played especially for you tonight. So until we meet again, this is Liberace in Hollywood saying so long and thanks a million. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you again real soon. So until we meet again, I'll find you in the morning sun. And when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.